Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kilowatt, a podcast about electric vehicles, renewable energy, autonomous driving, and much, much more. My name is Bodhi, and I am your host. And today we have a whole episode of much, much more. Today is our Thanksgiving Extravaganza, which, if you don't know, is a episode that I like to do where we just have a little bit of fun. I invited Allison Sheridan, Steve Sheridan, and my oldest, Sierra LaDuke. I invited them on and we played a Jeopardy-like game. I don't want to say it's a Jeopardy because, legal reasons, but it was a Jeopardy-like game and we had a lot of fun. I did this last year with Allison, Steve, and Rob Dunwood. Unfortunately, Rob was very busy being a successful podcaster, so he was not able to join us this year. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I think you're going to have a lot of fun listening, and you might be surprised who wins. You might be surprised who wins. It's a nail biter all the way to the end. I do want to let you know that you can watch this episode on YouTube, and you will not get the ads other than whatever ads that YouTube might serve you, but you won't get the Acast ads that you would normally get. If you want to do that, please still download the episode so I get credits. But if you wanted to watch on YouTube, the actual game board is on YouTube, so you can see the questions and you can see the categories and all that good stuff. And what else? There was something else I was going. Oh yeah, I foolishly did not record each individual person on the call. I only recorded the game board. So last year, what I did is I had me, Allison, and Steve and Rob. We were all on the show, and I would clip back and forth between each person and the game board, stuff like that. This year, we're not going to do that because I foolishly did not record the actual contestants, only the game board. So that's on me. It did make it way easier to edit, though. So there's that. All right, I am going to play an ad right here, and then as soon as we come back, we're going to hear some music, and we're going to get right into our Thanksgiving Extravaganza. I think it's like 49th annual Thanksgiving Extravaganza Kilowatt episode. By the way, if you're a patron, you're not going to hear an ad. You're just going to hear music. So cue the ad/music.
So, Bodhi, you said you fed general information about us into ChatGPT to help develop the questions.
Uh-huh.
I want to see that information.
Oh, it was basic. It was basic. Let me see. I can actually show it.
No, I'm joking.
No.
You can send it to us later.
Afterwards. Yeah, afterwards.
Later.
Okay.
Do it later.
It was like Steve likes space. He was an electrical engineer. Allison drives a Tesla.
Oh, and that created the trivia?
Yeah.
Huh.
I put in, I was like, there's an age gap between the contestants and all
I'm only
that stuff.
4 hours older than him. Come on.
I don't think that's what he meant.
You're born on the same day?
Yep.
Yes.
4 hours older. I'm the older woman.
Were you guys you were at like freshman orientation, right? And
First day of school in
Chemistry.
UC Irvine.
It was chemistry.
It was chemistry class?
Yeah, when we figured it out.
Chem 101, about 300-person lecture hall.
I picked up what I thought was my registration packet. Back then, they put things like your social security number and your birthday on the outside of things, and it said, my birthday. And Steve said, no, it's mine. And I thought it was mine, and he thought it was his. And then he shook it down. The little cellophane window showed his name, not mine.
Wow.
7 short years later, he married me.
Wow. That sounds like a story written by AI.
It does.
Same birthday. Chemistry class.
Exactly.
yeah, if it had been off one day, there would maybe no Allison and Steve.
Yeah. You ever think about that? The smallest little decisions you make, how they could affect the rest or did affect the rest of your life?
All the time.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to encourage arguing. I want to encourage fighting, being mean. disrespectful.
I'm
to Sierra.
really not comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Let's get toxic. I'm
Yes,
comfortable with it.
Sarah, can you compete? Can you do
Let's
it?
get toxic.
Yeah,
You can bring it. All right.
because I'm not going to bring any actual trivia answers, so I have to bring something to the table, and it can be toxicity.
Yeah. One time, the last time I think you guys were on with Sierra, I said, I think it would be really funny if you were just super disrespectful to me. And then we just ignored how rude you were. And you guys are all on. And Sierra was like, as nice as she always is. And I was like, what happened? She was like,
Yeah, come on. Don't tease us. Because otherwise I just end up looking mean if you're nice.
That's true. That's true. If you want to
That's
be
kind of like a passive aggressive thing.
My
Well,
evil plan.
Sierra's done like improv. So if you want to be a good scene partner, you
Oh.
have to give shit.
Okay.
You have to give
I
someone
could
shit.
not. I could not do that.
Oh, you
That's
could.
impressive. No, I could not.
No, Brad.
I'm talking about improv.
He would literally perish. I mean, it would kill him.
No, the improv class, like, it was cool because it brought in a lot of people who I think are traditionally kind of shy, who would think that like you would never see them on a podcast or you wouldn't like imagine them. But then like you work through it and you just embarrass yourself enough times that you just become like immune. I swear.
Cool.
Highly recommend it.
All right.
What's our buzz-in rules? None?
Oh, okay.
Anarchy?
So let me welcome everybody to the show and then we'll do this. Welcome everyone to the 49th annual Kilowatt Thanksgiving Extravaganza. Stop. I am here with our contestants today. I'm going to start with our returning champion, Allison Sheridan. Allison, welcome to the show.
Well, I hope you're looking at the video. I'm congratulating myself.
You should. Sierra,
She's still angry about that.
sitting on her hands during this conversation. She is not clapping. It's a good way to start. We have Steve Sheridan. I think, Steve, you and Rob tied last year. Is that right?
I think we did. In
It
fact,
was
at
real
one
close.
point we were all tied until the last question.
Yeah. It was real close.
Yeah.
And then we have Sierra LaDuke. Sierra, welcome to the show.
Woo! Thanks for having me. Boo. Who said that?
Steve.
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to play a Jeopardy type game. This is not going to be produced like Jeopardy because I don't want to get sued and I don't have that much talent. So we are going to play a Jeopardy type game. I'm just going to lay down some rules. First of all, we kind of talked about this before, but it is highly encouraged to be mean to your host and to one another because that's what makes the show interesting and fun. Make jokes. We will all hug it out at the end. And then as far as rules go, Jeopardy style rules, you got to answer in the form of a question. And if you get the answer right, you get points. If you get the answer wrong, you lose the same amount of points. And then when you are ready to ding in or ring in, you just say your name. But I'm going to finish the question because some folks are going to watch this on video. Some folks are going to watch this on audio. I want everybody to have an opportunity to hear the question. But once you chime in with your voice, then I will make sure to call on you first. If that person gets the answer wrong, then the other two will have an opportunity to chime in yet again with their answer or their voice, and then we can go from there. Does that make sense?
What if we have an objection to speaking in the third person?
Oh,
We have to say our own name?
yeah, you have to say,
that sounds weird.
well,
And Allison has so many more syllables than Steve.
Okay.
He's going to get in ahead of us.
True.
But how do you identify who's saying what?
all right. Well, why don't you
syllable
guys
tax.
come up with a one syllable word, and that will be your word to
Syllable.
ding in, because you can't all
I
use
think
the
the
same
word
one.
is salable.
Salable. I mean, if you want to go with less syllables than Allison, that's probably not the best option.
Well, I could go with Al.
Al.
Al works. That's
Okay,
what I call
tough
you.
to be you, Sierra.
C.
C, and I'll be
C.
Steve.
C. Steve. Sal. Al. What? Or Sal. I'll accept either one. Okay. Are you guys ready to see the categories?
Nope.
Okay.
I am.
Here we go. First up, green tech, potpourri, animal facts, pop culture, and basic space. So this is something that
one for
everybody
Steve.
should be able to answer. Now, I'm going to give you a test one. This is a pretty good representation of what we have, and you just yell it out when you know it. In Buddhist philosophy, this Sanskrit term refers to the concept of non-self, the idea that there is no unchanging, permanent self or soul living in beings. What is that term?
Al, what is Mark Zuckerberg?
That is incorrect.
Steve.
Steve, go ahead.
What is Zen?
That is incorrect, but good guess.
See, what is enlightenment?
I gave you the answer, Sierra. Why are you?
Is this real?
I didn't read that. I was like, I don't want to do that bit. Just
All right. That was the warm up, but that was a cheat.
I texted. I didn't want to do the bit. I called it off.
This may be a long game.
All right.
Especially since I'm going to ask every question as who is Mark Zuckerberg. Actually, by the way, Steve and Sierra, neither of you did yours as a question, so you're disqualified.
I said, what is Zen?
Yeah, Steve said, what is Zen?
Did he?
Yeah, Sierra did.
Okay. Sierra didn't.
That is her protest.
Yeah,
okay.
It was my protest. Wait, so you were to say what is or who is? Okay, I remember now. Sorry. Yeah, and what
Jeopardy
was the answer?
Anata. A-N-A-T-T-A.
Oh, man. I would have never gotten
It's going to be a long day, guys.
Yeah.
I told ChatGPT to give me 3 impossible to answer questions based. So
was that one of them?
Yeah, that was one of them.
Okay, good.
Trust me, the rest of them won't be that hard.
Okay, good.
All right. I just wanted to set you up for failure. All right.
Thank you.
Alice,
appreciate that, Bodie.
Or excuse me, Al. You are currently the reigning champion, so you get to pick first.
And can I pick any one of the numbers?
Anywhere you want to go. And by the way, I will let you know in Jeopardy, these questions get harder. But because I did this at 10 o'clock in the morning this morning, put together the board, number 1 could be the hardest question on the board for 100 points. Just FYI.
All right, we'll go with green tech for 500 then.
Okay. This technology allows EVs to recharge wirelessly using electromagnetic fields.
Steve.
Go ahead, Steve.
What is magnetic induction?
That is correct. Or I would have accepted wireless induction or inductive charging.
Wow.
Okay.
Either way. But that is correct. Okay. Steve, you have the board.
All right. Let's go for basic space for 500.
This galaxy is on a collision course with the Milky Way. Go ahead, Steve.
What is Andromeda?
That is correct. Steve is killing it.
Wow.
We're in trouble, Sierra.
Yeah. I'm shook to my core.
Okay. Rather than just go with my go-tos, I'm going to go to something that I'm not good at.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know if I'm good at. Potpourri for 100.
All right. The question is, this is the largest... Go ahead. This is the largest ocean on Earth. Go ahead, Steve.
What is the Pacific Ocean?
That is correct.
How many oceans are there now, Steve?
It depends on your definition. But
no, remember they just added one.
Yeah,
they added that one that's down near Antarctica. There's actually a 7th ocean, or I forget the number.
Well,
but there's
there was 7.
Well, then there's 8.
Huh.
The 7 seas. Right now there are 8. All right. Do I still have the board?
Oh, you absolutely do.
Let's go for pop culture for 100.
All right, pop culture for 100. Here we go.
This is my only chance.
This 1980s arcade game features a yellow circle eating dots in a maze. Allison.
Oh, I can't remember the name of it.
He is also...
Sierra. Oh, wait, do we get to steal? At what point do you get to steal?
Probably can. Steal it.
Steal it. I think
Who is Pac-Man?
Yes.
It is Pac-Man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Would you have also expected Pac-Woman?
Yeah, I would have. Miss Pac-Man, I would have expected.
By the way, the
She's
Southern Ocean is the newest ocean, and it's the 5th ocean.
What?
Wait, what was it?
The Southern Ocean.
Huh.
It was recognized in 2021.
Huh. Look at that.
Unless ChatGPT is lying. Nope, I'm finding it on other sites too.
Eurythmics talk about the 7 seas.
Those aren't oceans.
So
Those
does
are seas.
so does
Like
Sinbad.
Mediterranean Sea?
Yeah. Maybe they're
Oh.
they're other seas than oceans.
Maybe
Caribbean,
I shouldn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Caribbean's not a sea.
Next year, it should just be all water trivia.
Hydro
All
trivia.
bodies of water. Okay, I'm going to go with animal facts for 300.
Animal facts for 300. A group of crows is called this
Al,
ominous term.
a
Allison.
murder. Now, what is a murder?
Correct.
Really?
So here's a question. If they don't put it in the form of a question, do
I
they
say
not?
they lose the point.
Okay. So here's how I'm going to do this because I'm already overwhelmed as your host. And we're going to play Monopoly rules. Like if you landed on somebody's property and they didn't call out that they owe you money, we're going to move on. So if somebody doesn't answer in the form of a question, you guys police each other. And
Okay.
So that's a legitimate steal if somebody doesn't answer a question and I call them out.
yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. It's not you would still have to ring in for the answer, but you
with
could,
your name.
yeah, with your moniker, but go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But you would definitely call them out even if they got the answer right. But
Maybe
they could have
just
got it wrong.
humiliation.
What's that?
Maybe just for humiliation purposes. But
Yeah.
guess what? We learned something awesome in Africa. Do you know what a group of zebras is called? It's a dazzle of zebras.
Yeah,
A
I've
dazzle?
actually heard
Because
that.
they turn their butts towards you, and they get all these stripy things, and the lions can't see which ones. They can't find a distinct zebra, and it dazzles them with this wiggly lines.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is
Fun facts to know and
Yeah.
tell.
And if that pops up as one of the animal facts, I'll be astounded.
All right, I'm going to take the board here. Animal facts for 100.
animal facts for 100. This is the most popular pet in the
Steve.
United States. Go ahead, Steve.
Dog.
That is correct.
Really? I would have thought cat.
Me too.
Wait, I'm going to steal. He didn't say what is the dog.
I think she's correct.
Oh, okay. So
I didn't say what is dog.
the
You're
board
right.
is open.
Steve.
What is?
No,
What is dog?
not Steve.
No, he gets it for doing that. Give him the
What
points
do you mean
back.
the board's open? For me?
Okay.
No,
That's
no. Should I? I shouldn't.
I
be
mean-
bad if I.
All right.
Okay, how about this?
Um,
He gets the points, but I get to control the board.
Okay. That's a fair. That's
I like
a
that.
nice way to do it. Okay, so here's the thing. Right now I'm going to recap the points because not everybody's watching on video. Right now we have Steve in the lead at 1,200 points, Allison at 300, and Sierra is at 100. Allison has control of the board. Allison, go ahead.
All right, we're going to go with green tech for 100.
Green tech for 100. What technology allows electric vehicles to recover
Allison.
energy while braking?
What is regenerative braking?
That is correct.
Got to be fast to beat Steve. Geez,
Yes.
100 weak little points there.
Sierra, I'm glad you came. Allison,
Here to spectate.
Well, when we get to pop culture, I
Wow.
think you should be able to take that one from us. I'll take green tech for 200.
green tech for 2. Sierra does own a Tesla. She should know some of this stuff.
I knew the last one. I was just still reading it. Like my processing time is much slower.
Gotcha. Well, we're in the same time zone, so there is a delay. So I understand.
Yeah, maybe if we're in California, we would have a leg up.
We're ahead by. No, we're
Yeah, you guys
behind.
are ahead by an hour, so you get the advantage there.
No, they're
I
behind.
think we're behind by
Behind.
an hour.
So you get the advantage there.
Green tech for 200, Bodie.
Green tech for 200. This renewable energy technology converts wind into electrical energy.
See,
Sierra.
what is a windmill?
Do you want to be more specific?
No.
Steve.
No, wait. He didn't say she was wrong.
She's not 100% wrong.
She's not wrong.
Well, it's a turbine.
Oh yeah. Of course that was implied.
I think she gets it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she does.
Pity points. I'll take them.
I couldn't even think of windmill. It was like the answer was already in the question.
It was most of the answer was in the question. Okay, Sierra, you get the points. You are in control of the board.
Okay, let's do pop culture for 400.
Ooh, going hard. Pop culture for 400. This sitcom featuring 6 friends in New York ran from 1994 to 2004. Allison and Sierra and Steve, you were really close.
I think she beat me barely.
I'm going to let Allison make the choice.
I think Sierra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll accept the pity points. Again, Friends. What is Friends? What is Friends?
Oh, so close. Almost took it.
Again, the answer was in the question.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's twice now. It's confusing.
He could have said pals.
No, these are all written by ChatGPT. I just verified that they were correct, which probably took as much time as writing the questions myself, to be honest with you. Sierra, you still have the board.
Is it potpourri?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm going to do that for 300.
So it means random.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Steve.
like a smelly thing.
Steve, no, come on. You can have to sit there talking to her.
All right, I'm going to read the question, and as soon as I'm done with the last word, then you guys can ring in on this. By surface area, this is the largest organ of the human body.
Steve.
Oh, I think Allison got
the skin.
Yes.
What is the skin?
Oh.
That was close.
Sorry, Steve. The next tie, you'll get it. That is correct. Okay, so I'm going to recap the scores here. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to check our time as well. All right. So right now, as we sit, Sierra and Allison are tied at 700, and Steve has stalled at 1,200.
Stalled. That is true.
Started off really strong and then got overly confident with other categories. You just should have wiped space clean and then...
I probably should have.
Oh, I have control of the board, don't I?
You do.
Animal facts for 200.
Animal facts for 200. The average lifespan of this domestic fish is 10 to 15 years.
Oh.
Allison.
Goldfish. What is goldfish?
Ooh, getting close.
Steve.
Oh, it is goldfish.
It is.
What are you doing answering, Steve?
Well, I thought you were wrong. I didn't see it.
I thought I was wrong too.
Well, when she said what is goldfish, that was the whoa.
Why did you say close? That was the right answer, right?
Because I didn't say what is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I corrected it.
That's fine.
That's hard to remember.
That's a good. I'm going to give everybody 100 points because that is my fault. All right.
What? Okay, I get the 100 points.
Yeah,
too.
everybody gets 100
I thought you were only giving it to them.
It's a way of me to give you a token of my shame, but it doesn't change the game.
All right, I'm gonna get risky here and go for basic space for 100.
Basic space for 100. This is the name of the galaxy that contains our solar system. Allison.
The Milky Way. What is the Milky Way?
Oh, I'm gonna. Steve got the what is in there.
What? Yeah, that just means he controls the board. Though.
That just means
I get the points.
That does mean he controls the board.
Right.
Sadly, you lose 100 points.
Wait, why do I lose 100 points?
Oh no, we're not doing that. Never mind.
No, I just lose control of the board and I get the 100 points.
Yes, that's correct. See, this is why it's really important to have a meeting before we do this.
Wait. Where's the 100 points still sitting? Hang on.
No, I gave you 100 points.
Still, I know, but it's still sitting in the kitty there. You didn't. You gave it to me the weird way. Now you're going to give me 200 if you do it that way.
Yeah, I'll still do it this way, and then I'll just take one away because I have control of the board.
Okay, so at 1,100, did I have 1,100 when I started?
You had 1,000.
I had 1,000. Then he gave me 900. Then he gave me 1,100. Then he gave me 1,200. Then he gave me 1,100. For anybody who's not watching the board.
Yes,
I'm off the practice round,
off
right?
my medications.
Yeah, this is the
practice medications.
All right. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to just real quick, we're going to dip into the scores, let everybody know where we're at. Steve's sitting at 1,300. Allison is tracking up at 1,100 and Sierra currently has 800. Steve's in control of the board.
All right. Let's go for 400 for basic space.
400 basic space. This term describes the path
Steve.
of a celestial body as it moves around another. Go ahead, Steve.
What is an orbit?
That is correct.
I knew that one.
Wow. I did not.
You normally can't read that quickly, Steve. I don't know what you're doing.
All right, let's continue on. Basic space for 300.
Basic space for 300. Known as the morning star or evening star, this planet shines
What is
brightly
Steve?
in our sky.
What is
Steve.
Steve?
Steve. Go ahead. What is Steve?
Wow. Let's go with Venus. What is Venus?
What is Venus? That is correct.
I knew that one.
Wow. What is Steve?
I think
All
you should
right.
lose 100 points for that, Bodie.
What is Steve?
I
That
can't.
is the question.
That's entertaining.
All right.
You want to
I-
encourage that behavior.
do I still have control?
You do.
Barely.
I'm going to switch over to green tech for 300.
Green tech for 300. Here we go. This country installed the first electricity generating
Al.
wind turbine in 1887. Allison.
I'm going to go with what is Ireland, just because Bart's dad installs wind turbines in Ireland.
That is a really good answer, but it is incorrect.
Steve.
Go ahead, Steve.
What is Denmark?
No.
Wait, Sierra, Sierra, call it.
What is Scotland? Obviously.
So she gets the
Hello.
points because
I
he
didn't
showed
mean
it.
to
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sierra
she
gets the
gets 'em.
points.
Sometimes patience really pays off, you know?
Yeah, we jumped the gun.
No, I didn't. I didn't actually get that.
Yes, you should. Don't. What did you just take points away from me for?
When you got
Because
the
we got
wrong
them
answer.
wrong.
Ooh, are you sure you want me to have those?
Oh man, I'm
points?
going to quit guessing. I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
that
kind of-
rule.
This is Jeopardy.
You've never been wrong before.
Scotland is the answer. And a gentleman with a very Scottish last name that I don't remember actually ended up doing that. So, but
Now we have to do
Ireland,
Scottish accents for the rest of the podcast.
Oh boy.
I don't need the emails for doing that. So
All right. Never mind.
Sierra controls the board.
she does.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have gotten those last points though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go pop culture 500.
Here we go. Pop
Woo!
Culture 500. She released the visual album
Oh,
Lemonade in
Me.
2016, acclaimed for its exploration of race and feminism.
Who
Sierra.
is Beyonce?
Beyonce is
Oh.
correct.
Yes.
Glad I didn't
Well
try that
done.
one.
Yeah.
I don't even think I can spell Beyonce.
It's
Yeah.
Beyonc, little thing over the E.
Ex something you is what that's called.
Like something you.
Ex something. you.
Something.
It's like an acute angle. Accent acute
Acute.
from geometry.
Oh.
Wow.
Except that's not what it means. That's just how I
No.
remember it.
It's French.
Too bad grammatical terms isn't a category on the board.
Yeah.
It'd be very hard to do since I don't have very good grammar. All right. So we're just going to recap the scores here. Steve is at 1,700. Sierra, in an amazing twist of non-family cheating, is at 1,600. And
So
Allison
this is just
is at
regular cheating.
8. Yeah, it's
Allison's in the pooper at 800.
yeah. But there's still plenty of plenty of questions on the board, and we have all 5 of our categories still live. So, Sierra,
Let's go potpourri for 400.
known for painting the Mona Lisa, he was a
Oh,
true
let's
Renaissance
see.
man.
Who is Da Vinci?
That is correct.
Woo!
Well done.
I got it like 8 seconds after you said it. Does that count for anything?
She pulls into the lead.
Sierra's in the
Ooh.
lead at 2,000.
This is very unexpected turn of events.
Huge. I only gave her the one answer. I did not give her any of the other ones, as you can tell. Sierra, you have the board.
Let's do animal facts for 500.
All right, going hard. These marine creatures have 3 hearts and blue blood.
C. What
ahead,
is octopus?
That is correct.
Dang,
Wow.
but I was going to guess that, but I was afraid of losing 500 points.
My goodness, well done.
Shoot, I played chicken.
Yeah. No,
And I had-
octopus.
I had nothing to lose it being in the last place.
I
3
just heard
hearts
that
and blue
about
blood.
octopus having blue blood.
And I always
Steve, were you telling us about them having brains out in the tentacles just
they
yesterday?
have sub-brains at each of their 8 tentacles, which feed into the main brain in the body.
Huh.
So the tentacles can operate to some extent with some intelligence, rudimentary.
Steve saw that on an article he didn't read or double check the source, by the way.
I believe it.
I mean, they're really
Information has
bright.
been spread.
Like that's one marine animal. And I don't like fish, so it's not that hard of a thing to do. But that's definitely one marine animal that I will not eat is an octopus because they're really smart.
They're chewy anyway.
They are chewy. I have eaten tentacle in the past.
Oh, tentacles, okay. They grow those back, right?
I don't think
Chop
this one
them off,
grew.
eat them, let them grow.
I'm going to guess that this one didn't grow back. Also, hey, I'm going to give you a TV recommendation if you haven't seen it. It's on Netflix. It's called Resident Alien.
Oh, it's a great
it's
show.
so good. And the
Love
octopus
it.
is hilarious in that.
Nathan
Yes.
Fillion.
Oh,
Yeah.
So good. Wait, the octopus is played by Nathan Fillion?
Uh-huh.
I did not recognize his voice. That's
I
so
didn't either.
funny.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Sierra has 2,500 points. Steve, 1,700. And Allison has 800. Sierra,
Allison, thanks for coming.
Sierra, you have the board.
Oh, let's finish animal facts for 400.
Animal facts for 400. This Flemish giant is a breed of this domestic animal. Boop, boop, boop. The answer is the rabbit.
What?
What?
Yeah.
It's a giant?
Well, I don't think it's a giant. The breed is Flemish giant.
Oh, I see. I was okay. Gotcha.
What?
A Flemish
It's a
giant
type
rabbit.
of rabbit.
A type of rabbit.
Yes.
Oh, Lordy, look it up. They're massive. They're like this big.
Yeah, I thought
That's
about putting a
disgusting.
picture in, but again, if it's not, if you're
Wow.
not seeing it on video, it's not really video friendly.
Oh, wow.
So Bodie gets 400 points?
Yeah, I'll take
For
that.
that?
All right, we cleared out animal facts. We currently have plenty of green tech, potpourri, pop culture, and one more basic space. Sierra, where would you like to go?
let's go to basic space for 200.
Oof,
Very brave.
risky.
You commanded the board and then you let it go. Here we go.
Yeah.
We don't know
That's
that.
I do. Earth's closest neighbor in pace
Steve,
is this celestial body.
I assume you meant space?
Yeah, I would
It
guess
says
that's
in
what I
peace.
meant.
All right, Steve. I said Steve, right?
Yes, you did. You said, what is Steve?
What? Okay. What is the moon?
That is correct.
Oh, that's tricky. I'm glad I didn't
I
answer.
almost said Venus, but that would have been wrong.
We already had a Venus.
Is it
question.
Mars closer than Venus?
No.
Really?
Venus is closer. Much. Yeah.
Huh. Well, I would have been wrong twice.
All right. Do I?
There's
control
not
the
enough points on the board for me to win, so I'm just going to start giving my Mark Zuckerberg answer every time.
No, there's enough. Well, if
But,
Not to
they
beat
get
Sierra.
answers wrong, you still have opportunities to win.
right.
Okay, Sierra, take a dive for me.
Oh, yeah, easily.
All right. I'm going to go for green tech for 400.
Green tech for 400. This element is the main material used in traditional solar panels.
I don't know.
I
We
think
should
I
know
but I
that.
don't want to risk that.
Well, you can't beat her without some risk, Steve.
Steve,
She just got coded. Oh, go ahead.
what is silicon?
Yo, look
He's
at that.
right. Oh, good job, Steve. I
Damn.
didn't think of silicon. That's it. Yeah. Ooh, 2,500, 2,300. Thank you for coming, Allison.
And 800.
All
right, Steve.
Pop culture is Sierra's category. So I'm going to go with potpourri
Good.
for 500.
500. Here we go. This language is the most spoken native
Steve.
language in the world. Go ahead, Steve.
Oh, shoot. Maybe I shouldn't have said this. What is Chinese?
Can you be more specific?
Mandarin Chinese? What is?
There you go.
No way, Steve. Good job.
I would have said
I was
English.
sure you were going to say English.
Yeah, I
was
would have said that. Like an idiot, like an American idiot.
It was the native that was the tip.
Ah.
I can't believe you made him go for Mandarin. Wow.
Yeah, we're all trying to help each other out here.
Okay,
Thank
the
you.
game is really on here.
Plus, we
Give us the
kind of
scores,
host
Bodie.
Steve twice. Go ahead.
Yeah, you want to do a score update?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Steve took the lead recently at 2,800 points with Mandarin Chinese. Sierra is still sitting at 2,500, and Allison has a very hopeful and encouraging 800.
Thank you for power.
Where if you could do math, there's only 700 points left on the board. They can't lose to me now.
But you
Okay.
could get over 1,000. I mean,
Yeah,
we have to make tiny goals in order to be successful. You don't have to be the best person on the board. You just have to be the best Allison you can be.
Oh, you should be a life coach. All right, let's finish off potpourri for 200, Bodie.
Okay, potpourri. Here we go.
Al.
These bean-shaped organs are responsible for filtering blood in the human body. Allison.
What is the kidney?
That is correct.
I actually did that just so I could say who is Mark Zuckerberg. Then I knew the answer.
I was wondering how you got it. You said that so quickly because the answer wasn't even, or the question
I
wasn't.
have nothing to risk by always buzzing in first.
Allison, you currently have 1,000 points.
See, I'm the best Allison I can be.
Yes.
Because of that
Now,
pep talk,
Allison,
really did.
you just need to decide how you want to align yourself. Do you align yourself to Sierra's side and sabotage Steve, or do you sabotage Sierra? That's how you play this game and still win.
I will always align with the woman.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Girls in STEM. Let's go.
Sierra
Right.
would not have aligned with you, but that's fine.
No, I would have. But it's only pop culture.
Yes. So
I hope one of the answers is Mark Zuckerberg.
It is not.
That would be funny.
Manifested.
Talk about a life coach. Manifested.
Yeah.
Your choice, Al.
Geez. I'm going to go pop culture for 300.
Here we go. Featuring characters like Pikachu,
Oh,
this video
C.
game franchise slogan is "Gotta catch 'em all." Sierra.
Who is Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, that ties us up.
Ooh, this is so
Nice.
Oh
close.
my goodness.
What an elevator.
Look at this.
All right.
And
Give 'em
we're
the
in your
scores.
category.
So just in
Give me the
case,
scores.
I will. I'm recapping here. Just in case, I'm the host, Allison. Just in case
Are you, though?
you're not watching on video. No, I'm not. You're not watching on video. Here's how the scores lay out. Sierra just tied Steve with 2,800 points, and Allison is currently sitting at 1,000, but is rooting for Sierra. The last and final question is a pop culture question at 200 points. So the way this plays out is somebody answers it and gets it right, or somebody answers it and gets it wrong, and the other person just lets it lie. You don't have to answer.
Don't give him the weak way out.
No,
That is the weak
it's
way out.
coward. Yeah,
That's
we're
the
not going to
coward.
be cowards here.
Cowardice.
Yeah.
But if you want to win and be a coward, that's how you would do it. Go ahead, Steve.
All right.
Yeah, so he's saying, let's say Sierra buzzes in, gets it wrong, she'll drop to 2,600. If you don't know for sure, you could risk it and
I got
tie
you.
for first place.
Or
But
not.
if you just
Just
let it
get-
ride like a big baby,
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well,
No way. You
pop
gotta
culture is
answer.
not my category.
sure, we're not going to judge your character from this at all.
Oh, jeez.
It's all a test.
Okay.
All right.
Are we ready? Here we go.
Born ready.
She released this hit song,
Oh,
Bad Romance,
see.
in 2009.
Who is Lady Gaga?
That is correct.
That is right.
Oh, I would have never known
That is
that.
very good.
Woo!
Good job.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. This is
Well
very
done,
unexpected, very unexpected
Wow.
victory.
Super
Never could
unexpected.
have seen this coming, honestly. Thank
She is the
you.
champ.
Sierra,
If
So
I
much
had to
for
lose
playing.
to somebody, I'm just glad it wasn't Steve.
Yes.
That's what I'm here for.
I would lord it over her for days.
like I did last year.
Yes.
He was so mad.
so
I think I won on a technicality or a gift from Bodie, but
I think Rob helped you out more than anything, and Steve just agreed with Rob, if I remember how it turned out.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and I did get those like 300 points for Scotland. That
Actually, it was
You did.
600.
It was 600.
I think so.
no, it couldn't have been. It was only 3.
Oh, was it?
I
Oh,
gave
there is no
everybody an extra.
600.
I gave everybody an extra 100 points for my stupidity. But in the grand tradition of Thanksgiving, I would really like it if Allison and Steve gave a concession speech and Sierra gave a victory
Wow.
speech. It doesn't have to be long.
Well, I'll go first then.
Mark
I'm
Zuckerberg.
thankful that Sierra was here to grasp victory from Steve's hands at the very last moment. And I'm impressed with your knowledge of pop culture and even some animal facts. That was impressive work.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
that is very big of you, Allison.
No way.
Steve, would you like to take the low road?
Yeah, Sierra, that was a fantastic performance. You did pull it out at the end and just slip the rug out from under me. But I am a little bit surprised that you're able to do that given who your father is.
Burn.
How's that for?
That's good. That's good. I was like, oh, he's going weak, but no, he came in strong.
Wait, I would like to applaud Steve because he doesn't ever do
I don't
things
do
like
that.
that. That
That's
was
the meanest
really
thing I've ever heard
impressive.
Steve say. So,
Publicly.
and
That was awesome.
Sierra, what's your ungrateful speech going to be?
I would just like to say I really had zero confidence coming into this, and it was the great vibes that you guys set that really made me believe in myself and say the first syllable of my name even when I wasn't always sure if I knew the answer.
Oh,
And
cool.
so it's because of the supportive environment that I feel like I was really able to pull out this victory. So thank you for playing. Thank you for having me. And happy Thanksgiving to you
Happy
and your
Thanksgiving.
families.
I do think the greatest quote from the whole session though was, "Who is Steve?"
Who is Steve?
Yeah, that's true.
I think it was what is.
What is Steve?
What is Steve?
What is? Maybe that's a show title.
Yeah. And it's going to be in a question. What is Steve?
Thank you to our wonderful host.
Oh,
Bodhi.
yeah,
Bodhi, well done, and
You are
a
the
big
man.
improvement over last year.
Oh, thanks. I thought
Yeah.
this was just as much of a disaster, but
No, I
appreciate
think it was much better.
that.
Are you saying it was better without Rob?
Oh,
No.
I'm going to talk to Rob on Wednesday. I'll let him know.
Yeah.
There's the toxicity.
We
there
have-
it
there
is.
we
At
go.
the end. Love it.
The way that you folks get paid for this show is in reviews and also for your shows. And also Sierra gets to eat dinner for free tomorrow. And but plugs. So we'll start with Allison. Allison, what would you like to plug?
Well, everything good starts at podfeet.com. You can find my flagship podcast, the NosillaCast, which is now the longest running Apple podcast. Adam Christensen retired the MacCast, and now I am the longest running. I was second longest forever. And anyway, you can find that show there along with Taming the Terminal and Programming by Stealth and Chit Chat Across the Pond, my 4 shows that are up there. And subscribe in your podcatcher of choice.
How many years is Poppy?
19 and a half.
And haven't missed a week.
Yeah. The show comes out every single week.
Are you kidding me?
No, even when I lost my voice twice, I had AI do the show. I had it read my scripts.
That's so
and,
cool.
And when I'm on vacation, other people take over the show and run it for me. So it's not without a lot of help from my friends, but 19 and a half years.
Yeah.
So
That
if
is
you
so
need a show
impressive.
over Christmas or Thanksgiving, I will not be running reruns. There's no reruns.
Same.
Wow.
I don't do that either.
Good.
Steve, you host my favorite nature channel. I would like you to do voiceovers because it is like all of the video that you got when you were in Africa. I really enjoy catching up on that on your YouTube channel. Do you want to plug your YouTube channel?
Sure, it's more than. It is dominated recently by African videos, wild animals from our trip, but I also do a lot of space and drone and astronomy type of things. And you can find me at Steve Sheridan on YouTube or
And-
SP Sheridan.
No, it's
Yeah, I was
SP
going to say,
Sheridan.
I thought it was SP Sheridan, but
I think both will find it, but SP is
Everything
probably
good has
better.
SP Sheridan in it.
that's true.
They are really, really good. They're short. They're little bite-sized
Yeah.
things. You want to see some lions eating a kudu? That's the channel you want to go to. You don't have to watch 20 minutes to get up to that point. You just get right into the gore.
Straight
It's
to
a good
it.
one.
And they really get into that. They're just There's no shame. They really
Chowing
get
down.
in there. Yeah.
Oh, well, there shouldn't be, right?
Yeah.
But he's got nice ones too. He's got cute little ones, and it's not all gore. But the gore one does seem to be the most popular.
I will plug my latest video just a couple of days ago was unrelated to this, is a high altitude balloon launch conducted by Compton College, Community College.
Oh.
And so I got the video of the launch from several aspects, including from my drone as the balloon rose, video from the balloon itself when it was over 40,000 feet. And then the video gave out before when the balloon burst before that. So that's usually really cool video. Didn't get that, but we got some photos of the landing spot.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What were they testing, or was it just?
Basically, they just send up payloads that have sensors like pressure, humidity, temperature, and that type of thing. Simplistic sensors, but they're just testing how well these sensors work at higher altitude. The balloon did not get as high as it should have. Sometimes they can get over 100,000 feet.
Wow.
Dang.
Which is technically you're starting to get into space, and you start to see the curvature and darkness above, that type of thing. Not quite space, but just
darkness. I think you're making that part up.
No, darker. Not black, but darker than you would normally see.
Yeah, the typical edges of the Earth type.
Yeah,
pictures we see.
This didn't achieve that. This was 42,000, so didn't. That's like an airliner, really high airliner flight.
Sure.
But you also do have a really cool slow-mo video of some hummingbirds that he just posted, and those are also not Africa, but it is the Nature Channel. And the cool thing is, when he slows it down, the audio slows down, and you can hear the bird's wings flapping.
Oh wow!
And it's a high frequency, which is weird because when you slow things down, your audio gets lower frequency. So this means it was so high we couldn't hear it. And it comes down into the audible range, and it's really interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
So youtube.com/@SP Sheridan.
Right.
I love the variety of stuff you have on there. I'm excited to check it out.
I love doing video.
Me too. Video is so fun.
Yeah. Sierra, you have a whole business with video. Why don't you tell us about your business?
Well, I have a business called Send It. We're just calling it Send It right now. We'll see. Look, I started recording some content with the mic that says Send It on it.
Oh nice.
You got a flag.
Yeah. I just put a little lavalier inside of the puff. It's the one that you got me, Bodhi, that hooks to my phone. It sounds good.
So she looks like, for those not looking at it, she's got like this real professional looking mic with the mic muff, and it's got the handle and it's got the mic flag and everything, but inside it's just a lavalier.
Yeah.
Look at that to protect it.
It's like a little circle.
How does it sound?
It sounds good. I think it sounds really good. Yeah, I'll post something on LinkedIn using this probably next week, maybe the week after. It depends how long it takes me.
Right, I need to follow you on LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's what I was going to plug is my LinkedIn, just my name, Sierra LaDuke. I make a lot of content about mindfulness, but I also make it about museums. That's like what my business is all about, is helping museums become media companies. We also do other stuff. We're like a normal agency, so we'll make websites or we'll help create social media strategies, usually for like impact-driven organizations. So that's what Send It is, but then also under my personal brand is just stuff all about like intentional media, things I learn and want to share about.
How do you spell LaDuke?
LaDuke.
LaDuke. Sierra LaDuke. There you are.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to go check it out. And you're going to do a review of that lavalier mic for my show for Christmas, okay?
Sure.
You just signed up.
All right. I'm adding you to my list.
Yeah, Bodhi got it for me for Christmas last year, right?
Yeah. I bought a set for myself. It's the Anchor M650.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a very nice, a little preview for your Christmas show.
Ooh, look at that.
It's great. I love it.
Well, thank you all for coming on and being good sports, both by being mean to each other during the game, but being good sports after the game, and encouraging everybody's projects that are external to this show. So thank you all for coming on. I really appreciate it. And I was glad to be able to spend this pretend Thanksgiving with you.
Well, thank
Our
you, Bodhi.
pleasure, Bodhi.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you. So fun with you all.
All right, I want to thank Allison and Steve and Sierra for all coming on. Congratulations to Sierra for winning the game. I honestly didn't think she was going to be able to do it, but she did. And I had a lot of fun, and I think everybody on the call had a lot of fun. Hopefully you all also had a lot of fun. If you want to see what everybody is up to, I'll put links to everything that they mentioned in the show notes. And then if you want to email me and give some feedback on this episode, it's Bodie, BODIE at 918digital.com. You can also find me on X at 918digital. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. It is Thanksgiving, so even though I'm recording this early, I'm not recording it on Thanksgiving Day, but I do want to thank all of you for being part of this community. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm sure. I don't know how much it means to you, but it means a lot to me. The fact that I can speak into a microphone in the basement of my house and it goes out to so many people and I get so much love back from everyone who listens to the show, whether or not you contact me or not, I can feel your love. It really does mean a lot. So thank you so much. I hope you all have a nice Thanksgiving if you're here in the US and you celebrate. But yeah, I am truly thankful for all of you. So thank you so much for listening to the show and supporting in whatever way you support the show. All right, everybody, that is it for me. I will talk to you on Tuesday, where we will have Rivian's Q3 2024 earnings call.